Hey guys, my name is Rama Lama, Drama, Ramsey, Rambo, Ram, I've heard it all, and welcome back to Thoughts with Rama. I hope everyone had a wonderful New Year's. Happy New Year, everyone. May the year be filled with love, joy, and happiness, and success, and all of that good stuff. So last time we talked about how we define things. Rather, we are not defined by things, but we create these definitions ourselves. And this time I'd like to talk to you about human characteristics, labeling people. For example, kind, nice, mean, rude, confident, selfish. I mean, it makes sense to label objects, to label events, to label processes, to label all these things, but does it make sense to label people? I mean, I don't think so, and here's why. What are these characteristics? So these are characteristics that stem from a habit that a person is consistent in doing, or from a certain thought process that a person is consistent in having, based off the way that he was raised, or based off his background. So they basically come from human nature, right? The psychology from when he was a kid to the point that where he's at now. It's just basically that thought process. So for example, no one is born confident. A person's confidence stems from the thought process of him being confident. So it's the thought process of the confidence before it becomes the definition of the word confident. I mean, the same applies to insecurity, right? So like when you feel a certain way, when you start to feel insecure, after that feeling you decide, oh, you know, hey, this is what it means to be insecure. So the definitions don't create us, we create the definitions. This goes back to what I was saying in my last video. People develop these thought processes based off the experiences that they've had, you know, and everything that they've been through. That's why you have one person that's confident and someone else that's insecure. It's because of the life that they've lived. So what if we didn't have these definitions? What if we just let things be instead of like having to label everything as being a certain way? Fun fact, if you call someone stupid, they will spend the rest of their lives thinking they are stupid. It's in human psychology for him to think that until he's smart enough to realize, oh no, I am not what people think that I am. It's very hard to figure out why people act a certain way except for the person who is actually doing the action. So if that is the case, then does it make sense to label them off of just one instance? So like if you meet someone for the first time, you know how they say first impressions? So if you meet someone like for the first time and you're like, hey, you know, you're so mean, and then you tell him that, and then how do you know that he's mean? You met him that one time. He could have spent 20 years being the nicest person, but you just met him on a bad day. Labels, they're man-made. They're not natural. They're not real. People are the way that they are for a reason, because of their human psychology, because of their human nature. Is it fair to label things that we cannot explain or understand? Like, is it fair to label things that we might not even have control over based off of how we felt at the time, based off how our life situation is going in the moment? A person can literally be labeled or believe that they are a label for the rest of their lives instead of understanding that at different points in your life you will act a different way, and instead of trying to, you know, solve the problem, or instead of trying to do something about it, you're just stuck in this, oh my god, you know, I'm so mean and how can I fix it? And you start hating yourself instead of thinking, oh no, you know, I am not mean and I will prove it. It's so simple, you know, you are not what people say you are. You are not whatever people label you to be. Like, no one knows you but yourself. Society will never understand you like you understand yourself. No one will ever understand you like you understand yourself. No one will ever know you like you know yourself. So if anything, if anyone ever calls you a bad name or something mean, you should just look at them and be like, excuse me? Like, you don't know anything, you know, they don't know anything. So who are they to say anything at all? And it would take a strong person to be kind to everyone that comes their way, because you never really know what a person could be going through, and you don't want to be that person that just makes someone's life even harder, right? Thank you guys for coming to watch. Please like, subscribe, and share. Remember, I love you. Take care. Peace out. It's gonna be some mad things, yo.